Welcome dear students in pharmaceutics first practical session. Myself Mrs. Darshana Sandeep Shinde. Today we deals with the experiment number 33. Title of our today's experiment is to prepare, evaluate and submit one chloramphenicol capsule IP. Today we prepare the chloramphenicol capsule. Capsule we don't know that these are the solid dosage form, unit dosage form. Learning outcomes of our today's session. After watching this video, students are able to develop the intellectual skill such as to understand the concept of solid dosage form, to understand the concept of unit dosage form, to understand the advantages of the capsule, to understand the different techniques involved in the filling of the capsule, and some motor skills such as skill for calculating and weighing the diluent required for filling capsule, skill for sealing up capsule, skill for cleaning and polishing of capsule. Then we see some new concept regarding this experiment. What is meant by enteric coated capsule? Enteric coated capsule, these are used specially prepared to disintegrate into the intestine, drug release into the intestine, into the basic pH, sustained release dosage form, or these are also known as delay release dosage form for the slow release of the drug. Rectal capsule in a rectal route, capsule containing ophthalmic ointment, encapsulation, bioavailability cohesion, that means microencapsulations. Capsules are the solid dosage form, unit dosage forms. Chloramphenicol capsule are the hard gelatin capsule. They are prepared in the hard gelatin, from hard gelatin of the capsule. There are two types of the gelatin, hard gelatin capsule and soft gelatin capsule. Then we see the next preposition. What are the different storage condition for the capsules? Capsules are normally strip or blister pack, but in laboratory they are packed in the wide mouth bottle and humidifying agent. Dehumidifying agent for to avoid the humidity. If the humidity get increased, this dehumidifying agent absorb that and they preserve the degradation of the gelatin. Then we see the theory regarding the capsule. Introduction to the capsule. Capsule is a solid unit dosage form in which drug or the drugs with or without excipients are enclosed in a hard or a soft water soluble shell or a container of a gelatin of any other suitable substances, that is it is made up from the cellulose derivatives. Capsules are the solid unit dosage form. Then we see the classification of the capsule. Capsule, hard gelatin capsule, soft gelatin capsule, modified release capsule, this is the newest form, and enteric coated capsule. Enteric coated capsule for the enteric release, or they are released into the intestine. Then we see the hard gelatin capsule. Hard gelatin capsule shell used in the most commercial medicated capsule. The empty capsule shell are made of gelatin blends like plasticizers and preservatives. They can be clear, colorless, essentially tasteless, or they may be colored with the various approved dyes made opaque by adding agents such as titanium dioxide. Titanium dioxide is used for to prepare our capsule opaque. The hard gelatin capsule shell are made up of the sections like cap and body. Hard gelatin capsule have the cap and the body. This is the body, this is the cap. Then we see the different capsule size. Empty gelatin capsule are manufactured in various length, diameter and capacities. The size selected for use is determined by the amount of filled material to be encapsulated. The bulk density and compressibility of the fill will largely determine to extent it may be packed into the capsule shell. For human use, empty capsule ranging from 000 size, that is highest size, and size 5 is the smallest size, are commercially available. 000 size contain a 950 mg of the drug, 00 contain 650, 0 size contain 450 mg of the drug, 1 size number 1 of capsule contain 300 mg of drug, 2 size contain 250 mg of drug, capsule number 3 size contain 200 mg of drug, 4 number of the capsule contain 150 mg of the drug, and 5 number of the capsule is smallest one which contain the 100 mg of the drug, and these are the volumes. Large capsules are available for the veterinary use. Mostly the large capsule 000 size are mostly prepared for the veterinary use. Then we see the development of formulation and selection of the capsules. That is, the goal is to prepare a capsule with the accurate dosage form, good bioavailability, easy to fill, production, stability and elegance. Then, in a dry formulation, the active and inactive component must be blended throughout to ensure an uniform powder. This can be achieved by size reduction, effective blending. A diluent as a filler may be added to formulation to produce a proper capsule fill volume. Lactose, microcrystalline cellulose, starch are commonly used as a diluent. Apart from the provoking bulk, these materials provide the cohesion to the powders. Disintegrating agents are also added in the formulation to facilitate the breakup and distribution of the capsule content. This is the filling of the hard gelatin capsule by hand filling, by semi-automatic device or automatic device. In a laboratory, we fill the capsule by the hand filling machine or by hand filled. Then cleaning and polishing of the capsule. Small amount of the powder may adhere to the outside of the capsule after filling. This should be removed by rubbing them with the clean gauze or a cloth. On large scale, capsule filling machine are affixed with the vacuum cleaning arrangement so that to remove the extraneous material, that is dusting or the drug. These are the diagram which shows the capsule manufacturing. In this way, in the milling machine, different ingredients are added, then these are blend, these are sent to the capsule filler, and in the capsule filler, this is the capsule filling machine in which empty capsules are placed and on which powder blends are added to it, and in that capsule filler drug is filled into the cap and body, and after that it will be closed out. Then clean the capsule. Then this is the capsule there is the capsule inspection screen where we can see the proper filling capsules. If the capsules are not properly filled or properly sealed one, they are removed. A capsule checking weighing system, and those capsules are not properly sealed or they are not have a proper weight of drug content, they are rejected one, and finished capsules are separated one and finally sent to the packaging. Then the soft gelatin capsule, second type of the gelatin which is preferred. Soft gelatin capsules may be oblong, oval and round shape. They may be single colored, may be imprinted with the identifying marking. Example of it, 7-piece pudinhara. Soft gelatin capsules are used to encapsulate the liquid, suspension, paste materials, dry powders and preformatted tablets also. Soft gelatin capsules are pharmaceutically elegant, are easily swallowed. Soft gelatin capsules do not have the cap and body. These are the two halves and that can be sealed during filling of the drug. This is the some shapes of the soft gelatin capsule. This is the single, in a single operation or in single operation there is a drug filling and sealing of capsule can be done. Then we see the apparatus required for our today's experiment. We require white tiles or to mixing the drug, thick cloth for the polishing the capsule, then spatula, mortar and pestle for proper mixing, electronic balance for weighing. Then we see the formulation table. A formulation table could contain the ingredients, quantity given, quantity taken and use of the ingredients. Our today's ingredients are chloramphenicol IP 250 for 5 capsule, but today we prepare only one capsule. For that we required 50 gram. Its use is antibacterial. Starch for 5 capsule. For 1 capsule it is 1. It is used as a binder and disintegrated. Magnesium stearate as a lubricant. Talc as a glidant. Lactose as a diluent. The quantity is given for the 5 capsule, but today we will prepare only the 1 capsule so that we can calculate the factor. Factor can be calculated by the quantity required upon quantity given. Quantity required 1, quantity given is 5. So our factor will be the 0.25. And by this factor we can multiply the quantity given ingredients and ultimately we get the quantity taken. In this way we formulate the formulation table. Then we go through the stepwise procedure in a theoretically. Calculate the weight for the one extra capsule, that is we can calculate for the 2 capsules. Weight required quantity for all the ingredients and uniformly mix them into the mortar and pestle. Sieve all the ingredients by passing through sieve number 20 for proper mixing. Divide the powder into 2 equal portions. Fill the powder in each capsule. Seal the capsule and then polish it with the paper or polish cloth. Perform uniformity test of weight test for all 2 capsules. Perform the disintegration test for 2 capsules and submit the remaining capsule and submit that capsule in a container. But here if you perform disintegration test, we do not have any capsule for submission. Category is antibacterial. Dose 1 to 2 capsule a day. Then we go through the stepwise procedure into the laboratory. Welcome dear students in pharmaceutical first laboratory. Today we deals with the experiment number 33, that is to prepare the chloramphenicol capsule. To prepare the chloramphenicol capsule we require chloramphenicol, magnesium stearate, lactose, then talcum powder and starch. The formula given which is for the preparation of the 5 capsule. And we have to calculate one more, but today we prepare only the 1 capsule, but according to the formula we calculate we take the quantity for 1 more capsule. We already measure that. We also require this mortar and pestle for proper mixing, sieve number 22, and these are our empty capsule shells, and this is the polishing cloth which is required. Let's start our procedure. We mix all the ingredient for proper mixing, add it into the mortar and pestle. Mix it. To get proper size or even mixing, we torturate it into mortar and pestle. After that, we have to pour this powder into the sieve number 22 and sieving. After sieving through the sieve number 22, we get our powder, all the powders mix evenly. Then we distribute this powder into 2 portions and fill it into the capsule. These are the empty capsule shell. We fill it into manually. For the experimental purpose, we fill manually, otherwise we use the capsule filling machine also. Press it. Again fill it. Kept aside. Then fill it into some cap portion also. we fill all the powder into it. This is the second capsule, we fill all the powder. Then this is the cap, we fix this cap into our capsule's body. These are the hard gelatin capsules, or these are the made up from the hard gelatin type. Though it contain the cap and body, it is a hard gelatin type capsule. We fix it, cap over the body, then we polish it. This is our polishing cloth. We polish these capsules to avoid the dust on it. These are our chloramphenicol capsules are ready for the use. Then we move toward the labeling and observation section. After go through the stepwise procedure, we move toward the observation and evaluation table. Observation and evaluation table contain name of preparation, test, specification and observation. Name of our preparation, chloramphenicol capsule IP. Its test is description. Specification, we polish without brittle appearance and it's confirm. Weight variation as per IP, we can perform it and confirm it. Disintegration time is maximum 15 minutes. We also confirm that test. Then labeling of the formulation. Label of our preparation should be such that it should contain the name of the preparation at the top of the side. It should contain the each 1 gram contain all the name of the ingredient with its concentration. Then category, it's antibacterial. Dose, 1 or 2 capsule a day. Then manufacturing details like the manufacturing license number, manufacturing batch number, expiry date, then maximum retail price, etc. And at the last, name of and address of the manufacturer. Then we move toward the result. Result should be written as, here we prepare the 1 capsule, but we can prepare also 1 extra capsule, and on that we perform the different test. Here but result can be written as 1 number of capsule, chloramphenicol capsule IP is submitted in a well closed container with the neat label. Then we move toward the question answer session. The first question is, state the category of chloramphenicol capsule. Category of chloramphenicol is the antibacterial one. It is used as an antibacterial, though it is an antibiotic drug. If a 250 mg of chloramphenicol along with the 200 mg of a diluent has to be filled in the capsule, which capsule size do you use? The capsule size 0 size, which has the capacity of 450 mg. Here we use. Then the next question is, draw the well labeled diagram of hand filling capsule machine. This is the hand filled capsule machine. Then next question is, state the evaluation test required for the capsule. Different evaluation tests for the capsule are content uniformity, disintegration test, weight variation test, dissolution test, moisture permeation test. Then the next question is, state the limit of the disintegration time for the hard gelatin capsule. The answer is, hard gelatin capsule's disintegration time limit is 30 minutes and a soft gelatin capsule need to be disintegrated completely within the 1 hour. Then the next question is, if the active drug ingredient is a 10 mg, and then which additional evaluation test you will perform? And the answer is, content uniformity is a test used to evaluate the equality of the dosage form of pharmaceutical drug. The method is applicable for the tablet which contain or capsule also ingredient less than the 10 mg or 10% W/W. Then the next question is, name the marketed preparation of chloramphenicol capsule. Number of marketed preparation available of these drugs are the Aclor cap, Acicrol cap, Aciphenicol cap, Aglomycetin cap, then cap means capsule, then Androcin drops capsule, then Chlorhexidine capsules. All different types of the preparations are available in the market of chloramphenicol capsule. Thank you very much for attending my practical session.